Hello, my name's Mr. Dork and welcome back to a standard deck showcase. Today we're going to be looking at Gengar VMAX. So Gengar VMAX has two really good attacks. First attack, Fear and Panic, does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX in play, which can one-hit certain Pokemon like Mew VMAX, which is very good for 2 energy. Then we have our second attack, GMAX Follow-Up, which does 250 damage. However, we can get this into the 300s by adding single strike energies, and we can even get it to KO most VMAXs, which is pretty nice. We also have a backup attack, a single strike Urshifu, just because there are some fighting weak Pokemon like Eternatus or Jolteon VMAX that we can one hit with this Pokemon, so it gives us a more favourable matchup of these. We will be playing 3 Path to the Peak, both to deal with Mew VMAX, because it stops the Genesect from drawing cards, and also to deal with wall Pokemon like Zamazenta and Duraludon VMAX. Okay, so I'm going to keep the introduction short and sweet. Let's get on to some gameplay. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good start. We've got 2 Battle VIP passes. I think we might be against like a Shadow Rider deck, which could be pretty good for us because we can hit them for weakness. So I think we'll probably get double Houndour in case this gets knocked out. Although it probably won't. Yeah, we'll just do that, because we might have to stall this if things get bad. And we'll also get double Gengar. And we'll keep a bench space open for the Crobat. We'll attach this one, because I might want to keep the Hiding Dark in case I want to attach to this Houndour to retreat. So I think that's fine, and we'll just pass for now. I have a really big hand. I think we took quite a few mulligans. So I guess we'll see what they're playing. They are playing Shadow Rider. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. It's probably like a top 20 deck instead of like a top 10. It was like the best deck for a while, but it's not anymore, because it lost quite a lot of good cards from the rotation, like Gengar, Mimikyu, GX, and Dene. So it's a little bit more difficult to set up. Although our opponent is having quite a good start. Although starting off with Galarian Articuno is not great. They might have Scoop Up Nats to reuse it, and they might play more than one Galarian Articuno. They might attack me with Shadow Mist, which would be a bit annoying because I wouldn't be able to attach this energy. Okay, that is what they're going to do. But we do get a switch, so it doesn't actually matter. So it'll evolve this one, and this one. I think we will get the VMAX, to be honest, because we can knock them out with 2 energies, which is pretty cool. We can conserve our energies that way. So we'll switch. So I think we're doing like quite a bit of damage with this. I think we'll start setting up this one on the bench as well. Just to be on the safe side. So I think this is a really, really good matchup for us. And we top deck a supporter, not top deck, get a supporter of the prize cards as well. Would have been nice to find a boss, because they're probably going to stall this Galarian Articuno. Honestly, I think we're safe for the time being, though, because it's going to take them forever to build up energy, unless they play like 4 Galarian Articunos at once. Training Court. It's a shame we didn't have the Path to the Peak down, because we could have stopped that Crobat, but it doesn't matter. Looks like they are going to get a second Calyrex VMAX. Do they have the energy, though, to build it up? They might not. There's that third Shadow Rider. And that's an energy. So they can draw more cards. And again. But I doubt they're going to go for the attack, because if they do, I'll just be able to immediately knock them out. So they might just stay on the bench until they can get enough energies to one-hit me, which could be a while, or they could attack me with this. Which one are they going to go for? They're going to go for that, okay, fair enough. They lost a lot of energy though. I don't know if that was a good idea. So I think they needed to build up energy, to be honest. So let's just put this on there. And we'll Marnie. Because they have quite a big hand anyway. And we do have boss for next turn, so we can boss up a Calyrex if they try to stall. So okay, they're just going to concede, that's fine. That was clearly going to be our victory anyway. Okay, so we're going first against Mew deck. I'm a bit worried because they could potentially knock out this Crobat on the first turn of a Meloetta. So we'll just send up this, and we'll probably go for a Houndour and Gengar. See, we've got prize as well. Looks like we've got one single strike energy prize, which isn't great, and we've also got one boss's orders prized. But they might have to escape rope and knock out a Houndour, which would be better for us. So for now we'll just pass. Not really much else we can do. If we had a path to the peak, that would be really great, because we could stop them from drawing with Genesect. I might want to add a fourth path to the peak, I don't know. Will be really good for the Duraludon matchup and also for this matchup. I'm not really sure what I'd cut though. I know when Brilliant Stars comes out, I'll just replace all of the Evolution Incenses with Ultra Balls, which will be good. And I don't think the Battle VIP passes will be necessary. So I could add a fourth path to the peak from there. And also 2 choice belts as well. So that might help make it a bit more consistent. So they just need to switch and get in like either some damage modifiers or another energy on this. They haven't used any power tablets so far. They'd need 2 for the knockout because they're using the psychic energy rather than the fusion strike energy. Okay, so our Crobat is safe for now. We will go into the Gengar VMAX because it will be quite difficult for them to knock out, I think. Yeah, I think that seems fine. I don't necessarily want to Marnie them because I don't think their hand is particularly great. I don't really want to give them a good hand. And there's a lot we need to find. We need to find a switch, which could be quite difficult. We don't get the switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we could draw for 1. It's not great, but we don't really have much choice at this point. Put that down, I guess. And let's hope Crobat gives us a decent card. That's not what we're looking for. But we can put the path to the peak down. Since we're not going to be using any more Crobats. That'll hopefully stop them from drawing. As long as they don't have a stadium. So in order to really do anything, they'd have to get a switch and an energy attachment to either their Mew VMAX, or they could attack with the Meloetta if they find those thingy-mabobbies, but it looks like they're going for the Mew VMAX play instead. And they're actually playing Peony, which is interesting. I thought most Mew decks didn't play Peony anymore because they like to conserve resources. I guess it does make sense in scenarios like this where they can't really draw very much for the Genesect on their own because of the path to the peak. But at least they can't boss now. And we can probably get the follow-up knockout with this Gengar. Looks like they are going to be able to draw now, sadly. So they actually got rid of a boss. I don't know why they did that. That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me, because I think they need their boss in the deck. Especially if they want to try and stall me. Honestly, I think they might try and attack me with the Meloetta. Because, oh no, they're going for this? Okay. I would have thought the Meloetta play would make more sense. But maybe they didn't get enough power tablets? Oh no, I don't think they... Wow, that's a bit rough. Okay, fair enough. So we'll send this up. And I think we will Marnie, because I need to get another Path to the Peak if possible. And also another attacker. No need to attach to other energy. Okay, cool, we get the Path to the Peak. We don't get another attacker, but I mean, it's unlikely that this will be knocked out. I think we're fine. So we'll put this down. And we can get the knockout of Fear and Panic quite easily. Because they play 5 Pokemon Vs. Tower of Darkness. Single Strike Energy. Urn of Vitality. Okay, so some pretty strong prize cards. So they have to go for the 2-shot on this, which is kind of terrible for them. So a really good advantage of playing Single Strike is that we can recover energy cards, whereas they can't recover their Fusion Strike energy cards. They can only recover the basic energy cards, which is nice. Until Brilliant Stars comes out, where that supporter that shuffles in any energy card you like. I don't remember what it's called. I don't really know what they could search for that would help them. All they can really do is stall with this Meloetta. The funny thing is, if we get a boss, we can actually win the game. I might actually try and search for one. Only doing 140 damage, wow. Okay. I could try and search for the boss, but I think I'd rather try and get a Path to the Peak. Although I guess it doesn't really matter at this point, though. To be honest. Because they're already quite behind anyway. So I'll get rid of this. I don't think it'll be that useful. We'll take the other Houndoom. I'd like to find another basic Pokemon. And we'll Marnie, because I really don't want to discard these resources. They're too valuable. Okay, good. So we'll get this for another Gengar. And we can actually get another Houndoom. I don't think we need to. So we're in a really good position, because even if they knock out this, we can just send up our backup attacker. And they don't play Marnie, so they can't get rid of our hand. So we can pretty much guarantee we've got the Gengar VMAX for next turn as well. Yeah, we might as well get a knockout of this one, to be honest, because I'm not playing our Lucario or anything, so we can get the knockout. Just so we can only give them 2 prize cards, rather than 3. I don't think it really matters anyway, but so there isn't really much they can do. I think all they can really do is like boss onto something and stall for time. But I don't think even that would work, because I could just retreat it quite easily. I've still got all of my Switch in the deck, and all of my, other than one, Hiding Dark Energy as well. Yeah, so they're just going to concede. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys for the next Deck Showcase. Bye!